Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away.
Perfect.
Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yes, of course. The community issue that I did at the beginning of the semester was student loan debt. Personally, this really hits to home for me because I am very independent from my parents and pay for almost everything that I do or own. And so paying for college was something that I always knew would be a part of just my experience in college. I think it's very important for students to know how you can take out a loan, how the investment works with that and the interest on that, and then also like how to be financially stable in college. It's not just about how what you're paying for your tuition, it's about everything else and how you're using your money in college and how that can affect student loan debt and your personal debt.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action.
Yes.
Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Of course. So, my team issue was mental health illnesses, and the call to action that we brought upon our classmates was that if you see someone that you think may be suffering from a mental health issue, we gave them a list of symptoms and something that you can look out for in students and just people in general. Our call to action was to make sure that you talk to them if you have a feeling that they are going through something, and that we gave them a list of places and things that they can do to help these students or people. NDSU is a great campus that offers a lot of help through the counseling center, so we just want to make sure everyone can help if they can.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think that my teammates would say that I was very organized and structured. I feel like I formatted the outline for our team. I really organized the meetings when we would meet, when we would practice together. I think that it's very important that structure and organization is involved in a team project, especially so that everyone knows what part they're doing, when we should all have it done by so we can practice it together. And I think that I really did a good job of communicating with my team members, all of those sorts of things, whether it was emailing the outline back and forth or making sure that we were scheduling a time to practice and that all of our parts would be done. I think I did a really good job at demonstrating that and taking the lead role in that for my group, and I think I did a really good job.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
Working with a team is always kind of challenging. You never know who you're going to have in your group, whether it's people you know or not. Fortunately for this project, we did get to pick our groups. The girls that I worked with were pretty great, and I think we all split up the work evenly, and we did a really good job of working as a team. Um, we did a really good job presenting and practicing and making sure we were all on the same page. And I think that's really important when it comes to group projects because it's not just your grade online, it is everyone's in the group.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from comm 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
In comm 110 this semester, I actually learned a lot about public speaking. I've always been someone who is kind of nervous in front of crowds and doesn't really know how to channel my nerves and what to do with that. I learned that you should really practice, practice, practice. That is key to what you are doing. And I learned how to format an outline so well that even if I do lose my spot because I'm nervous, I know I can just like pick up and keep rolling with it, with other information in my outline. During one of my speeches, I actually completely went off and did my second point in my body before the first, but no one even noticed. I also learned that you need to just roll with the punches. If something happens and you screw up, chances are people won't even notice. As long as you keep confident, you keep going, they probably won't even notice. And that's something that I really will take away from this class.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.